since we've moved to the new office, we've already been kicked out of our office for 4 hours because somebody had called in a bomb threat because they didn't want to pay $14 in parking.
That's pretty awesome.
I know, and to be fair, I sympathize with her, except for the whole, it cost me 4 hours of my life. It already bitched.
And that wasn't our client, just so you know.
Correct. The other thing, there was a plane crash literally in front of our office in Arizona. That was kind of funny because they filmed it. You guys have probably seen the TikTok. I'm sure we sent one out. But yeah, their plane crashed literally in front of our office. I told the guys maybe you go out and sign them. It's legal. Nobody did. All right. So what made it time for a new space? We're growing because of success with people like you. So I think we've doubled our space, and yeah, we're excited to growing even more. What is the vision for the new office? The vision for the new office is needed a change of scenery, needed better views,
Needed more space.
needed more space, needed a grown-up space too.
Yeah, there. It's a little bit more adult. You know, dish.
What is the vision for the new office? It's to last us for 6 years until we figure out what the hell we're going to do. We may grow, we may move, we may stay and bring in additional space in that place. We don't know. What has been the most annoying part of the move? The most annoying part of the move is I'm a bit of a diva, and nobody has unpacked my office yet. So yeah, there's the how for you.
To be fair, you have a lot of
I like
important things that can't be damaged
Always. You get a lot of toys.
because just packing that and wrapping it was stressful.
at least my shit matches.
Ooh. I have immaculate furniture.
Just a nutty rug, but it didn't match.
Furniture.
And then he decided, oh, I'm going to buy a new rug because it doesn't match. So he bought the exact same fucking rug, but smaller.
I thought it would look different.
Apparently you like the rug, just not in your office.
And the most annoying part is, Daddy needs naps. And I don't have a couch in the new office, so I'm going to order a couch.
Sleep on my carpets. Bah.
Jess is channeling his inner interior designer.
I thought it's...
Yeah, that should be fair. I thought your color coordination was not bad.
Thank you, Dan.
The carpet fucked you.
Thank you.
Not the rug, the carpet underneath.
You guys just don't have the vision I have.
Yeah, but you're...
When it's all said and done, you guys...
He was gonna ask Dan for help.
Well,
She said he was going to ask, and as a friend of ours, Dan Hill also does personal injury. He's an attorney. PC or not, we call him Gay Dan. So she had to censor herself right there. You heard the pause before she said Dan. It's because it's Gay Dan. Gay Dan has a wonderful eye. He is excellent at design.
He's very good at...
Incredibly neurotic, and I love him to death. But yes, excellent eye for Dick.
well, and to be fair, Jess said we don't have the vision he has. Well, I have half the vision he has, and Sage has a quarter.
Yeah.
That's an Asian joke.
Holy...
Usually I'm the one that makes the inappropriate ones, but apparently it stands today. What should clients feel when they walk into a personal injury law office? They should feel comforted. They should feel like this is the place that's going to help you out, right?
I agree. And super cold.
It's very cool. The AC is a little out of control. Does a law office need to feel serious, warm, calm, intimidating, or all the above? Avert not feel intimidated. You're never going to get serious out of me and Jess any day of the week. Warm and calm, I will agree with.
Well, calm. More. It's kind of cold there, but
Oh, well, yeah. I meant warm in terms of the feeling, not in terms of the actual temperature, because yes, it is frigid in everything with my office. Corner office beat. Stronger opinions about the office, better Jess. Cool Jess.
Stronger in terms of, how?
Yeah, I didn't care about being in the old space. It was just crowded.
Yeah.
You cared about getting out of it because it was crowded.
Yeah.
But stronger opinions, yeah, I'd like our landlords to maybe give us the same fucking colored doors, or apparently that's asking too much.
That is bad.
Yeah.
That was literally why I was going to say Ben.
yeah.
I think I'm being is about door colors.
Yeah.
If you have 20 doors, maybe they should all be the same color. Yes, saying.
And if we have a lock on a door, that lock should work.
Yep. Just there's somebody in their office so they can't get out. I forget which one.
2 of them where the locks were on the outside of their office doors.
Oh, we have a buzzer so people can't get in the back unless we let them, but it doesn't work. Yeah. Good times. Good times.
An ice maker that actually makes ice.
All right, what does the law they say about what kind of lawyer you are? Absolutely nothing. Trust me. Look, You ever seen Lincoln Lawyer? Yeah, he works out of his car and he's a badass, right? True, yeah. No, it doesn't. Like, it really doesn't. You know, what says the most about what kind of lawyer you are is your results. Are your clients happy? Did they get what they needed, wanted, deserved? All right, so 4th of July legal chaos. What is the most common 4th of July legal mistake people make? They love to go out to Pahrump up to the Paiute Indian Reservation, buy fireworks that are not necessarily legal in Clark County, and then set them off in a fashion that does not compensate for the fire dangers around them. Usually, maybe a little bit of alcohol's involved too. And so things don't necessarily go the way they...
Let's go.
I had somebody in a cul-de-sac think it was a good idea to shoot off fireworks, and they set a fucking tree on fire.
Jess.
He was an accident. True goal.
If someone is hurt by fireworks at a party, you could be responsible. It depends. Could be the firework company, depending on what they have. It's definitely the people setting off the fireworks. And it could be potentially the person involved could have contributed in some way, shape, or form. What should someone do after a holiday weekend crash? Well, hopefully what they should do is call us, and because we don't really take time off, and there's always somebody to answer the phone. So somebody to answer the phone, and we can take care of you. What should they absolutely not do? Wait. You wait, your case gets weaker. So get in there. Now, Phoenix, same thing. Don't set up fireworks where you shouldn't. You can get fined. You can get a misdemeanor conviction. Fireworks on city property, fireworks on parks, and in high-risk areas create major legal problems because you could get charged with arson. True. In Vegas, you know, 4th of July weekend is always crazy. I don't think... Have you ever been on the Strip? Therefore,
No, I avoid it.
Yeah, I think I have.
I was
Once.
yeah.
Try to avoid it.
Don't go to fucking Strip on 4th of July.
New Year's or July.
I'd like to go to sometimes Red Rock. Just be able to park at Red Rock.
The local casinos. Yeah. No, that's cool. Do that. Yeah, but the Strip is just a hot mess. Yeah. We have a lot of people we know who work on the Strip, and usually, like, say you have a 6 o'clock shift, you got to get there at 2, park like 50 miles off of fucking the property, bust you in, and then, yeah, it's a hot, hot mess. Yeah. And if that's for the employees, think about what it does for you as a patron. Like, it's not going to be a pleasant experience. I'll just leave it at that. Agreed. All right. So, moving on from holiday chaos, let's get one into the question everybody really wants to ask personal injury lawyer. What is your case worth?
How much money am I getting?
Yeah. That all depends on... every case is different, right?
Yeah, I mean, we're not giving like blanket legal advice. We're not promising you guys anything. A lot of things depend on liability, damages. If you actually treat for your damages, the level of insurance people have, where it happened, the evidence, is it strong or weak, and the credibility of the people testifying in that situation. All of that stuff will factor in. So apparently we're going to watch a video, I think. We're not watching video. Oh, so
This is just a scenario.
here we go, yo. Here we go, yo. So what's the scenario? All right. So motorcycle, turning left, crash. Oh no.
Motorcycle going straight.
Motorcycle going straight. Driver turns in front of them. Broken femur, road rash, shoulder surgery. Ooh. Clear police report against the driver. Rider wore a helmet. Okay, a couple of things. I shouldn't even say this. You might need to cut this out. One of our employees' fathers may have done this very thing. And unfortunately, the gentleman who was hit in the accident passed away. The motorcycle rider. Who's it? He dares death. Oh, really? Yeah. That was the one I took care of it, where I told Clowers, I was like, dude, he doesn't drink. She's like, he was struck. And I said, wait for the blood results before we charge him with felony DUI. Comes back, missed an ear.
Oh, it's just like...
Hey, it's Clowers.
It's just like, what's her name, too? Up in upstate. I don't want to drop names.
Oh, yeah, Miss Porter.
Let's cut all that out.
No, it's public record.
Let's
At least,
that out.
at least our employees.
Oh, that person.
That's the truth.
Funny story, definitely cut this out. She said she's never been relaxed or read so many books as she did while she was in custody.
No shit. What, she get 90 days or something?
It was his 60 or 90, yeah. For killing someone. Must have killing some wicked killer. All right, so in the scenario, What we're representing is that there's $1,000 bodily injury policy.
You're 1,000.
What did I say?
1,000.
100,000. What I will tell you is that when this person came in and they would sign with us, we would immediately collect all the bills and records from shoulder surgery and a broken femur, and we would submit it to the insurance company. The reason we would do that is because the medicals have already exceeded $100,000 and they should pay. Hopefully, the insurance company, the third-party insurance carrier, is going to be stubborn and rejects our policy limit offer of $100,000. If they do that and we follow the correct steps, then we can do something called off the policy, where the policy is now open and we can go after more than $100,000. However, I can tell you that most third-party insurance agencies are not that dumb, and they will tender the $100,000 immediately.
Most.
Occasionally they don't, and then people get paid. That's the way it works. Yep. All right. So, how much is the case worth on paper? It's worth about $100,000. Well, it's actually worth more, but based on the medicals already. Yep. But they should settle for $100,000. Does being on a motorcycle help or hurt with the jury?
I don't.
I mean, I guess the other way it wouldn't is if you had something on it that said like something angels.
Oh yeah. If it was a 1% or something, yeah. But in general now, I don't think it
One
would.
listener for you.
Yeah.
So my cousin, he works for the union, and they were jetting out to a job that was, they sent out a contractor. They got contracted. That contractor ordered the shuttle for them. It was like wait at night. Don't know what the bus driver did, but they hit like a divider or barrier. They flipped. My cousin, he was unconscious, and then the driver ran off.
Driver of the shuttle.
Of the shuttle.
He called the, no, he didn't call the ambulance. He didn't say he ran.
He just on foot. He just ran.
Here's side. Here's.
So it was called the ambulance. And so I guess now his union is helping him pay for lawyer. He's a Canadian, so like that can help in suing the company and the contractor for having hired that company, because that company have already had complaints.
Why didn't we get a call?
Excellent question.
Those are very guys actually, but they have already signed someone else. But I could be like your Asian. I was like, no.
So, moving on.
And his new name is Bobby.
Sleepy Bobby.
That's Sleepy Bobby. Hennessy's Bobby.
Oh.
Hennessy's Bobby came up and Hennessy's Bobby came up to tell us that this is a woman who has been our waitress for years. And she told us she signed with somebody else. And then passed on telling us about the case. We were like, why are you still look? I'm moving it.
Then fired her attorney and still
And then
different one.
and then told us, like, Bobby, bless your heart, girl.
No, that's real. A bitch has a case with us, and it did one, so you can't call her Bobby.
I know, that's true. So, yes, one of the things is like, I see something about the 100,000. To be fair, a case like that, if you had a broken femur, if you had shoulder surgery, if you had road rash, which potentially leads to scarring, it should be a seven-figure case. But that's why they're going to tender the policy right away, because if they don't, you can hit them for much, much more, and they don't. So as long as the facts are good, as long as there's clear liability on the other side in a case like that, usually they will tender the policy fairly quickly, because they don't want to be on the hook if you bought a policy. All right. Now, the second scenario, rear ender. Okay. Client's sitting in a red light, gets rear-ended, immediately goes to the ER, neck and back pain, 10 weeks of physical therapy. That's it. Degenerative changes are shown in the MRI, but no acute herniation. The client missed 2 weeks of work. Is this a real case or a tuck case? It's a real case.
Mm-hmm.
I don't necessarily say it's tough.
No, it seems, I mean, as long as the liability is not disputed, it's a rear end. So usually the person that's hitting someone else at a stopped red light would be at fault. It just depends on what the policy holds, how much the meds are.
Yeah, and that's the thing. The word degenerate means that it's a pre-existing condition. However, if a condition you have is made worse by an accident, eggshell plaintiff, yes, then the insurance company is on the hook. It is called an eggshell plaintiff. It will argue tooth and nail that it's not. And just for y'all at home, what an acute herniation means is that that's something that could directly be tied to the accident, whereas degenerative conditions usually show that they've been in existence for a period of time prior to the accident. Once again, though, if it causes your situation to get worse, they are on the hook for it.
Some people call me a degenerate gambler. Is that the same thing?
Well, higher. Let's do that. Condition is definitely.
Or just a degenerate.
Usually, sure. And
How, what helps prove pain? I mean, shit, just go to a doctor. You self-report. In a lot of these situations, you're self-reporting your pain, and it can go in waves. You can be, 10 initially the day after an accident, maybe go down to a 2 or 3 like a week later, and then all of a sudden something like, say, sleep wrong or something like eyelid tweets the wrong way, that pain can increase. And the whole point of treatment is to address those issues so that over time, you're evened out, you're brought back as close to 100% as you can possibly be. Consistent treatment is the bedrock of any case. If you treat consistently, I always tell people the treatment is like a second job, and you have to treat it as such. You have to go, you have to put in the work. If you put in the work, you'll get paid. If you don't put in the work, if you go sloppily, you're probably not going to recover as much as you should. Fair.
Well, and just because it doesn't show up on imaging doesn't mean it doesn't hurt.
Oh, that's true too. You can. There's a lot of conditions that aren't going to show.
Thank goodness for that.
Oh, shit. You ever wonder, what it's like to work with a child? I can do a whole fucking podcast about my friend Yes.
And Ben.
But
Children. That would be children.
During the
I don't know, man.
all right, now things that have happened in this. Las Vegas gymnast. Did you read this shit the other day? Weird.
What's been dude's butt or?
I think it was a dude's butt. Yeah. But there's this Las Vegas gymnast coach. I think he was 21-year-old kid. And he was bribing kids with lollipops to go in the back so he could squeeze their butts and smack their butts and stuff.
what?
Yeah, that little crew. That's his cake. Whatever fuck it was lollipop.
He just wanted to make sure they were using their glutes.
Yes. And because when I read that, I was like, dude, every fucking football coach snipes you on the
Oh, yeah, I was gonna say if you play a sport,
And it's usually on video when they do.
That's very true. Trust me. So yeah, I know he would call it in the bathroom and squeeze their cheeks, and he made up a story. And guess what? The video shows that what you said was not true, sir. So
there's been a few of those lately with counselors, coaches, teachers.
yeah.
Well, that one's interesting. The city employee.
Let's see. Las Vegas city employee pleads not guilty after shooting a coworker. Apparently, a facility manager for the city of Las Vegas had an issue with a coworker and felt like the coworker needed lead poisoning. So he had deduced a number of bullets into said body, so he could in fact die from lead poison.
Well, then he called 911 himself and said, "I shot this dude."
Oh, that's smart.
Because he was being responsible.
One of our workers' husbands is a city employee, and he works in facilities management. I was very worried, so I reached out directly. Said it wasn't her, so I was her husband. Jose's a wonderful man. I would hate to have seen that situation because he was a good dude. Crystal's husband. Oh, yeah.
Oh, this is funny. Old one, no.
Oh, yeah. 20 years ago.
There's a gentleman in Las Vegas who allegedly pushed his wife off a cliff in St. George in 2006. He was arrested this month. No, in June.
It was 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, he was arrested 2 weeks ago. He was in Las Vegas to be extradited to St. George, Utah. Yoga instructor, some former counselor for Clark County School District. And he...
Unalived himself.
There's multiple stories. Yes, there are multiple.
Are there?
that us, having been in the business, have heard. But yes, there are some stories that he may have committed suicide. There are some stories that have not been proven true. That there may have been a brawl at the jail and gentleman was killed.
Just a
Innocent bystander.
not so innocent, but a bystander.
Who was unalive. But
Yeah, those are the two stories that are both here.
But we will see. If he was unalive by somebody else, There will be charges to follow. If not, then he'll elect himself.
An alleged innocent bystander.
Well, not so as an alleged base. What it was, my understanding, the reason he got caught is around the time his wife died of gravity. He was dating he wasn't dating because she was 16, and that's not okay. 16.
He had a relationship.
He had a situationship with a 16-year-old. Once she turned 18, they got married. Eventually, they got divorced, and she may have said something during the course of the marriage that caused the Washington County, Utah investigators to review the file and determine that they believe he had, in fact, killed his wife with gravity. The side corollary to this is apparently this gentleman went to elementary school with my wife, and so she was doing as much research as possible to figure out if the gentleman was, in fact, the person she went to elementary school with.
That's crazy.
Well, it said in one of the reports that he told the 16-year-old the only way they could be together is his wife died. And then, wow.
It's just coincidence, man.
Oh, yeah, that case out of Michigan. And then there's a parent charge of murder in Michigan.
That's
insane. 7-year-old kid, 250 times.
255 pounds.
And younger sister is,
That's not surprising now.
well, younger sister's the same.
Yeah, so while investigators went to the house, the younger sister was there. She was grossly obese as well, running around. I don't know if she was running around naked.
They said no clothing.
Yeah, she was running around naked with like matted hair, and like I think it might have been up in the UP.
And none of them had gone to school
Yeah, what part of Michigan is it?
or seen a doctor.
Genesee Caram.
Ooh,
Hours drive northwest
I know where that
of
is.
Detroit. So yeah, that's in the
Northwest. That could be UP because Detroit's kind of east, mid-east.
child is 4 feet 2.5 inches tall, so it's roughly just his size. It weighed 250 pounds. How close to my weight? Yeah. How do you die with heart attack at
5 as a 7-year-old? That's insane.
Yeah, and not Polynesian.
Yeah.
Well, that's very important. I grew up with this kid, Kono. He was like Sackle at UNR. When he was in kindergarten, he was 150 pounds.
Did they call the cops, or how did they?
Well, the kid died.
Yeah.
Well, I know, but I mean, like,
I'm sure they had to come get the body, did an autopsy when they did the autopsy.
I think somebody called about him being unresponsive, and that's how it happened.
He'd stop breathing. That's what they
Yeah.
said.
Stop breathing.
And then when everybody like entered the dwelling,
The abode.
they found that the younger sister, she's 5, I think, that she's extremely obese as well.
He wasn't getting the nutrition he needed.
No, he was getting fucking chicken nuggets all day long. They could get chicken nuggets and McDonald's fries.
Nutrition. I love nuggies.
But neither one of them had gone to school or had regular doctor visits or
It looks like he didn't need to. Rest.
Say it here.
go to school.
Just say it here. Let me go to the doctors. They go to school.
Oh, prosecutors considered death penalty for suspect in Las Vegas supermarket shooting. This is the guy who
Didn't want to.
tracked his girlfriend or ex-wife to a store because he was worried about getting jailed for child support.
Yeah.
So his solution to that is, if I kill her, I won't go to jail for child support. Oh, it's going to call some murder. Please, oh. They're talking about doing the death penalty.
Part of the states is that
There's a panel by the DA's office. They all sit in a room, and then the defense attorney goes in there, and they give the mitigating factors, and the DA weighs them and makes a decision.
That'll be a close one. I don't think it rises to the level of death.
Oh, I do.
what's the last time that
Fucking land and
we had one?
That's
Well, there are people who've been. The joke is you could be convicted. You could get the death penalty in Nevada, and you'll
yeah.
There's only been one execution in the last 26 years, and it was a dude who like waived all his rights because he wanted to die. I forget the guy's name.
Is it the same guy? But that guy thought he killed himself though.
Oh, did he? He almost up before the execution. So
He was going to be executed. He wanted to be executed, and they said about delaying.
yeah, emergency stay or something against his wish.
Yeah.
And then he finally just
Unalived himself.
Well, in this situation, didn't he shoot through their sliding glass door and go into the house, and they weren't there, and then he tracked him down to
I think there's something like
the store, and it's his ex-wife and her new husband.
They were both workers, though, right?
Yeah, they worked there as well, but they weren't working at the time.
Selfish half bastard. Victor Frias Rosas. This one I don't know anything about. When you do, I don't.
The baby death.
The duck one? Yeah. Dappen? Literally, that's the name. There's an interesting statue that...
Oh, that shit doesn't look like she's fucking tweet out on that at all.
I believe she's from my homeland.
Why would they not put her whole face?
That's weird. I've never seen that.
Antonymize it. What is it where they...
Pixelate?
Yeah.
But if it's public record, why are they obscuring her face?
No idea. They usually don't. If they're...
I think April's trying to give me a seizure with all she's skipping around.
Speed read.
Yeah, so this case is about a woman who was, I think, allegedly drunk, intoxicated, and she grabbed a duck from the Venetian pond named Daffy, and she's seen on video mishandling said duck.
Because
Tossing the duck back and forth.
she won't be outdone by somebody with a flamingo. So she's got to take the duck.
But the statue on this is kind of interesting. I was listening to the arguments. It's basically...
101 size.
Yeah, but that's for like specifically dogs and cats or like domesticated animals. So the argument is this duck was not a pet of anyone. It may have frequented the Venetian pond, but it can't show that
It wasn't cared for.
Oh, you look at the rest there, stretch it out that way. What
So, like,
yeah.
there should be like still like animal abuse.
Yeah, but it draws it down from a more...
I can see her butt. Yeah. They put her butt in the picture.
But they blurred out her eyes.
But yeah, see that? You can see her. Well, you can see her face, but here's your cookies. Yep. Oh. Drunk. He's a hell of a drunk. Yeah, that sucks. She's going to get prosecuted. I don't know for what.
She just got bound up.
Oh,
They had to prison.
okay. But they did hit her for being a felony animal abuse. Yeah.
I think there's one more.
One is malicious torture, naming and iterations of it.
Well, there's also the one with the horse.
Oh, the stabby check?
No, not that one. This pickup truck was seen
Oh,
dragging a horse through the streets.
Yeah.
Fucking really?
And it eventually died, yeah.
Yeah, and they just left it in front of somebody's driveway. Look at beautiful horse.
That's not very nice.
Yeah, it was a pickup truck. Yeah, there it is. A white pickup truck. How are you dragging a truck down the street? Like,
No, drag the
No,
horse.
we're driving a horse up. I mean,
What the truck?
horses down the street.
With the truck. That's how they did it, Jess.
insane.
Yeah.
It's horrible. It's
Yeah. You think he was trying to get more horsepower? 2 cents.
2 cents.
2 cents? 2 cents. I was kidding.
She's like, I'm cutting that one out.
One extra horse.
I think there's one more at the bottom. Yeah.
Oh, well, that was real non-judgmental. Like one guy died at UMC, which means that he either had health issues or had stat issues.
One guy is clearly from more.
3 Nevada inmates died of separate separate prisons.
Yeah, and you'll see that every now and then. If you notice, one of the things is that the Department of Corrections is not very forthcoming when it comes to information, and often there will be things that happen that you people don't know about. We unfortunately know quite a few, like when La M.A., the Mexican mob in prison, decided to take out the Aryan Warriors, the white folks in prison. They decided to take out the Aryan Warriors leadership, and so 30 members of La M.A. killed 3 members of the A-Dubs. They got really stabby with them really quick. But I don't think that ever made the news.
No, it just 3 inmates died.
And what it was, La MA wanted to take over drug distribution, and the A-Dubs were kind of a middleman, and they didn't want a middleman anymore, so they got stabby.
We should do a show on
Shit Baggies doesn't know about?
well that or like the politics of prison life. Like that's so interesting.
Yeah. For instance, if you're in the prison and you take a poop, you have to immediately flush, or you've committed a violation.
And in most cellies, most people in prison, if you're a male, you squat and pee. or you sit down and pee because they don't want splashing. So they're very particular about their area because they have to, it's done in toilets like
You literally
from their bed.
sleep where you shit.
Yeah, yes. And there's hierarchies in terms of what you're convicted of.
Yep.
While the gang's in there, like it's kind of interesting how they run the.
How you get a cell phone for prison guard for $500? Oh yeah. And they all know the guy to do it. See, they get no he's there.
See, it's kind of like Shawshank, man. Red. There's a red in every prison. Yeah, there's a guy that can get something.
Are these videos?
Yeah, so there's a page here in Vegas called collisioncamera.nb. I don't know how they get good footage if this is 1-3. So
Wait, show me that sunset one. See the one that says sunset? So I want to see who that is.
Is that McFly?
Yeah, that's it. So this says is a big burn.
no, so they install these cameras around the city, and then they capture the footage. They post it. If it's your crash, you can DM them, and they sell it to you.
We need to contact this guy.
Oh, that's somewhat
I
cool.
think they sell it to
Interesting.
Yeah, that does sound
Legit and all.
legit. Let's cut that off. We should contact him.
the footage good now.
Wow, you know what's crazy is you used to be able to get it. Metro has cameras all over Las Vegas, and you used to be able to get the footage from Metro. You'd have to pay a certain price for the video, and then they'd send it to you. But they stopped doing it, and I have a feeling that somebody who ate this devil is that.
Or actually, I don't know. Maybe they were.
Why did Metro stop doing it?
They said it was because of abuse of the system.
It's kind of like a criminal. The logs they had.
Yeah.
Inmates.
My thought is that the reason they stopped it is people were buying the video, getting the addresses and directly soliciting the people. That would be my thought. But yeah, so this seems to be a work.
Video on Instagram. What is your DM? So I want them to react. But they could react to another one while you pull that up.
This is clearly post-accident. Let's see.
That guy had a drink. What was that guy doing?
Who's got the green light? Oops.
Yeah.
Sure green.
No, he didn't. The guy in the black vehicle had the green light the whole time.
And that's what we hear sometimes.
I guess. So
Even after video is
that's
provided that proves otherwise.
That does happen. That's not a lie. Yeah. So yes, this is something that happens on base. Trust me, literally multiple times a day.
I have to, like, when there's a green light, I always look
Pop.
never to the signs.
Yep.
I look all around because, and there's times where I have avoided the regretted avoided.
Junior loves a Mercedes. I should let him hit me.
My box truck that was ready, it was gonna run a red light. He did run a red light, and I was doing a left turn.
Oh,
No.
Can I give you a fly? Let's see. Don't do it. Don't do it. No.
At least he jumped up though. Oh wow, he landed on his feet. It's like a cat.
What
That-
what
that-
are you thinking of that situation?
That jump saved him. His little jump up. Because he would have been dragged out with that.
Like, that poor bastard doesn't deserve that. Like,
What do you think? Like I said,
Like, he's just casually dropped that. Like,
yeah, that's saved.
you could see him, like, right
Right in front,
Fully-
like he right in front of your car.
Yeah.
Like, it kept going. Didn't even break. Like, you kept going. Like, look, all the way through.
This little jumper here, whoop, he would have been dragged in that.
oh, that still sucks though, dude.
I would have started rolling. My neck and my back.
Just wanted to.
Jeez.
You know, sorry.
No. Ooh. Where the fuck is this?
In Orlando.
Where? Orlando. So Florida.
They're on a bite.
Ooh.
Spilled my drink.
Oh, is this like a?
I see.
Oh.
and hit by a car. He just called her baby girl.
Yeah. Oh, my guy just dropping a head ball.
I don't know if he's white, dude.
I don't know, man. That looks like a mullet to me. No, that's a chick. Oh.
I lost control.
Why do you say that?
They have to have insurance rights.
You would think they're carriers, right? Public transport.
She's like, whatever. Your wheel's gone. She's like, whatever.
So what happened then?
Well, if I was those two people, I'd sue the shit out of her and I'd sue the shit out of the car. Yeah. Figure out who's at fault.
Passengers are no fault. Had no fault. Besides of the biker, because she said I lost control, so it sounds like she dipped into the lane.
Yeah.
Well, I guess it would depend where it happens too, or is it no matter where, it's no fault passenger or free fault passenger? Or what is it?
Yeah, they'll fall free. They're just
I mean, because they have no control. So
Well, I don't know if there's like carrying those fucking white people. They have to.
they had to have insurance. Yeah,
They're operating on a public road. Yeah.
So she's on the street, then she went on the sidewalk. So I don't know. I mean, I don't know what the Orlando was like.
They didn't walk away.
Oh,
Vista is looking what?
why are you standing right there, dude? Why don't you?
he saw it coming.
What are you doing?
That was rough, man.
You see this?
See that guy? It was you get a little swirly there. The Mack trailer.
Like how in this situation?
Is it rain? They can't stop. It's raining. The water's.
As a cop, he would have airborne.
It's a cop or some kind of service people. These guys are going. They're not even braking. It has to be foggy now or something.
Well, it's rain. It's wet.
Yeah, but you can see red braking lights. You gotta be able to. Oh my. Or it's just black.
All right. Here's the thing. In that situation, the black car would not be at fault because the truck had actually pinned him to where he couldn't control anything.
At least one person dies.
Yeah. Fuck. That's just depressing shit.
And it's like how can you determine who you're going after?
Everybody.
Everybody.
That guy especially, because he has a commercial truck. But you see this in the Midwest or the
With the fog bangs. Yeah.
or with the snowstorms and you can't see 5 feet in front of you. You just,
Or like the visibility. What's okay?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's just you can see the reflection off the.
it has to be black ice or something.
It's-
That's got to be black, right?
I think it's
That's
just
something I-
rain. I think it's slick and they can't stop.
Yeah.
Rain doesn't do that though. Rain doesn't make everyone crash like that.
Rain, this will be everybody driving a fucking moron.
Like these guys are not slowing down.
Oh, no. And they look surprised. That's what, oh shit. Like that guy, he did the, like
Like this guy's a dates, right? I don't know. What,
yeah, the breath ass. He's like, I'm getting on the other side of the answer.
yeah, but look how close he is to.
Well, he didn't expect that to happen, but then he ended up did walking.
You saw him like he knew it was coming. He's like,
This one. We saw this one with Anthony.
I remember. Does the guy should drive off? All right.
Like, look at his sword.
I was going to say, I'm going to pass it off to Jess, but we're going to take off. All right, guys. This is Brumpy Beach to the Bar. It's going to continue with Jess and the ladies. I have to go take care of some traffic matters for our clients. And so I will be exiting at the moment. I love you. I'll see you later. Toodles.
Something free.
Oh yeah, is he sleeping? Sleepy Bobby. Driver sentenced to 7 years after crashing into school bus, injuring dozens of students and staff. So what happened? He fell asleep at the wheel? After crashing his car on the school bus. Oh, after crashing his car into a school bus. I thought he was a bus driver.
I thought that's
I thought there was one where the school bus driver was at fault.
oh, he was rushing for a job interview.
I don't think he got that job. Why? He also admitted
THC.
see they all on the dead troopers. You're smoking with troopers. That's amazing. Unless he showed signs of, yeah, of course.
Okay, so you're gonna hit your meat before you can go in for
Yeah.
an interview.
And then this important interview.
You're gonna get high.
Right, so right as to what happened, they give us a reaction.
Okay, let's see. According to statement by Department of Public Safety of Timaya, KGU, and Rodriguez, let's read some sort of executive worship for shop across lanes. Well, and they said 7 kids died?
Well, yeah, the student had surgery from the injuries when they crashed.
I don't think seven. I think there was seven injured. I don't think 7 died.
I thought I saw 7
Three
died.
students were severely injured,
No reported deaths.
losing a hand in the.
Oh my god. What kind of vehicle was he driving?
So really investing.
Whereas if I can pull up like I don't know if there's any footage of it happening.
Like, what kind of vehicle is going to do that much damage to a school bus unless he was just flying and he T-boned the bus?
Yeah, I think he was just flying. He had to.
Jeez.
So, will the students be able to go through after the bus too?
No, the bus
That's
isn't at
only
fault.
Strictly the guy. Well, what happens if the policy is only a 25 and there's that many people?
Yeah, no, I would include us. I would. Just because even if it wasn't their fault, you want to sue the carrier, in this case, the bus driver. You're definitely going to sue this guy, but
Yeah,
When does
but
that mean?
he had a
Like-
minimum policy and
Yeah.
a kid lost his hand.
Mhm.
One had surgery. Like,
yeah, in a situation like this, you would sue the bus driver. You would sue the county that employs this bus driver, even though it wasn't his fault. You still want to sue them because they still have a duty to provide a safe.
I thought in Arizona they don't have UIM for the buses.
I don't know. I still would go after them.
I think they have UM for if they're struck by somebody who doesn't have insurance, but UIM, I don't think it's covered.
I still would.
just drive safely, people.
Well, we put everybody on notice, right? So
Put everyone on notice and see where the chips fall. But I'll definitely go after deep pockets, and that's the bus driver, the school district, the county,
yeah,
all of that.
These are do all coming too.
I mean, potentially. But yeah, the guy that caused the crash, I mean, if he has minimum policies and there's 35 injured,
yeah.
you're not going to get any kind of settlement.
and I could be wrong about the school bus. It could be city bus that I'm thinking.
Yeah, I think you're thinking city.
Arizona hospital, what? Discharge local debt lawsuit.
Oh.
An Arizona family sued a hospital after they say their son was discharged and sent by rideshare to a sidewalk where he later died.
Wow.
Also raises issues around medical responsibility. So wait, he was discharged, he got an Uber, and then the Uber just dropped him off on the sidewalk. Like, did I read that right?
I think he ordered Uber and he ended up passing. Oh, yeah.
Wrongfully discharged. Oh yeah, that's a valid case. We got to see why he was discharged, why he was in there, what kind of symptoms he had.
Oh, it says put him in the Uber
Yeah.
Yeah.
and dropped him offside a local homeless shelter in Phoenix.
But it looks like the lawsuit's saying that he was wrongfully discharged, so let's see why he was discharged in the first place.
Despite his deteriorating condition.
Shelter. Also, he probably had some drug issues. What did it? Something. Anorexia for nearly a decade. I don't know. Oh, that's gonna be a tough one though. Delusional and immobile.
After being treated for a possible stroke and losing weight.
Oh, he lashed out and struck a nurse, then asked to leave. Oh, that's gonna be a tough one. Ran into an Uber, was hustled, paid for, was taken to a homeless shelter. Yeah. That would be interesting.
What would you go after in this case?
If I was the attorney for the family, you're definitely going after the hospital for a wrongful discharge. It's a wrongful death lawsuit against the hospital for discharging a patient that shouldn't have been discharged. But it's difficult because in that article, and I don't know the facts of this case, but it says that he was lashing out at employees. He struck a nurse. So it's hard because if he's a violent patient, what do you do? You know?
They restrain, don't they?
Yeah.
Yeah, but it sounds like for anorexia, I don't know what the symptoms are, but
I guess you need just more details on the case, I guess,
Yeah.
to see who you would be going after.
And also, I mean, did the Uber driver remove him out of the vehicle and drop him off on the sidewalk, or did he exit the vehicle at the side? You know what I mean?
how did he die? Like, I don't
It sounds like he died on the street. They said they dropped him off in front of the shelter, and he passed away on the street. Is what I'm taking away from the story.
Said his son's death was preventable. Yeah, I need a lot more info on this.
That's very unfortunate. 27.
Might have been because his condition was already bad and it was a hockey.
Okay, well, and if he's suffering from a possible stroke, do you think he's in his right mind to make the decision to leave the hospital? You know, so there is a lot of questions that need to be.
Well, it doesn't sound like it's voluntarily. It doesn't sound like he voluntarily left.
Well, it says he wanted to be released,
Does it?
but it says against medical advice.
Where did you see that?
I read that he had requested to be released, but it said against medical advice. They released him. Do you see it in there?
Yeah, I don't.
He lashed out and struck a nurse and asked to leave the hospital against medical advice.
Yeah, that's tough.
The hospital paid for the Uber.
Unless he just wanted to get out of there and he was like,
Yeah, there's a lot
give
of
me a ride.
missing info on that. That's a tough case. If you took it, though, as a plaintiff's attorney, you definitely want to sue the hospital.
All right, we'll do this awesome.
Las Vegas. What?
They sued Donnie Osmond, the casino, alleging she was struck by oversized.
I don't even know.
So many comments. Struck by an oversized ball during Vegas residency show.
I didn't know he was still around. Well, that's definitely a lawsuit. We're going to sue
An inflatable lit up ball. Like a beach ball?
How much damage can an inflatable ball do?
I mean, that depends.
Well, the other thing you ever had is a housing thing. They're hiring, training. Yeah, that sounds about right. Severe emotional distress, including psychological trauma, fear, anxiety. This sounds like fucking bullshit. Sorry for my language.
So
Does it say who filed that?
somebody, what was it, like a beach ball, a lit up beach ball, and she got hit by it?
Life-altering injuries.
Her neck. She's a her neck.
Lindsay Roginski, her attorney.
Choice to launch large objects into a crowd of people with no regard for their safety.
Okay, so there's the damages right there. She had a detached retina. So that must have hit her hard. Because you see that in like fighters.
As well, concussion.
Concussion-related head and neck. Okay, so maybe that is legit. If she was hit by something.
Well, I like their description, launched. It was launched into the crowd.
You definitely want to sue the casino. You want to sue Osmond's people.
Breached its duties of care by permitting oversized lighted balls to be thrown, launched, and or propelled into a crowd.
Yeah, that's a pretty good lawsuit if she had a detached retina. I don't know how inflatable ball causes that, but it must have been something solid to hit her.
Something poked her.
Yeah.
Well, it said it was lit up, so it's got to have a little bit of weight to it, you know?
That sucks. Well, I think that's it. You want to wrap us up?
All right. That's another episode of From the Beach to the Bar. New York's new cases, 4th of July, chaos, and a lot of reasons to take injuries seriously before they turn into bigger problems. Be safe. Do not drink and drive. Do not play with illegal fireworks. And if something happens, document everything. We'll see you next time.
Bye.